Hi Taurus, this is Kay. You're on the Collective Soul Tarot channel. Welcome to the channel and welcome to your reading. We're going to start with the Zodiac 108 Oracle to find out what your past, present, and future energies are for this reading. Thank you for being here with me, and I hope you're all doing well. Alright, we got the past energy already. Fine print. There's been some fine print analysis. That's the past. What's the present? Sap. Is that sap? Yes, it's sap. That's the present. Wow, interesting. Oh, I'll read those in just a minute. And future, bedroom. Ooh, wow, sexual fulfillment and all that good stuff. Okay. All right, Taurus. Sounds good. So we got fine print for the past energy. Detail, looking closer, inspection, research, be careful, in depth, pay attention, don't assume, thorough, deep dive, hidden, information, double check, read between the lines. Something was brought to your attention or brought to you, and you have been doing some serious analysis of it, making sure in the past, you're making sure that whatever you thought it was, you're making sure that it's exactly what it said it was. That kind of thing. And the sap is present day energy. We've got resources, needed materials, flow, wealth, essence of life, spring, blood, nourishment, sweetness, energy, vitality, grounded roots, abundant physical health, and life force. Wow, that's a beautiful card. For present energy, you're doing well. So whatever it was that you had to kind of analyze, to really look at closer, to inspect, pay attention to, focus on, doing a thorough check, reading between the lines, double check. You're making sure that all the I's are dotted, the T's are crossed. In either could be contractual or in a situation that you're either putting an end to, ending the contract, or thinking seriously about entering a contract, or moving towards something. Because right now, presently, you have the resources that you need. You have the needed materials. You have the flow, the wealth, the essence of life, the spring, blood, nourishment, sweetness, energy. You have everything that you need. It's kind of like the Magician's card, I would say, the energy. Because the bedroom is your future energy. Wow. Ving. You see that? It's so blurry. I don't know why. This camera doesn't want to focus very well on the words. And I apologize for that. Okay, anyways, bedroom, I'll read it to you. You don't have to see it. I'll read it. Sexual fulfillment, intimacy, sensual pleasure, love affair, sleep, contentment, leisure, nap, sleeping on it, alone time, oasis, retiring, dream time, astral travel, and call it a day. Okay, so either you're going to be able to call it a day and just relax and get some sleep, have a nap, whatever, in the future, from whatever it is you're going to be getting yourself invested in here. You're hoping that it's all just it's so fulfilling and so in the flow kind of thing that it's just going to be a pleasurable future for you. Pleasurable time where you can start fulfilling your desires. Just put it that way, and that could be any kind of desire, right? Yay! Those are really nice cards. All right. Archangel Michael, what does the Lenormand have to add to this? Thank you. That's so funny. I've never seen that card before. There you go. All right. What we got? We got the dog. We have the compass. And we have the scythe. Scythe. That's but this, you know, when the point is facing with the scythe, I know I'm starting at the end, but the scythe, when something's being pointing at, that would be like, that's not good news. Let's just say you're going to be cutting out bedroom scenes. So it's actually beneficial. It's harvesting. It's harvesting, which means you are benefiting from this. The point is going somewhere else. So we don't have to worry about the point. That's the point. We don't have to worry about the point. Okay, so we have dog friend, loyalty, companionship. Well, yes. So you're looking at this. Fine clothes. You're looking at your pooch, right? Your dog, and I don't mean literally. You're looking at what the dog represents to you. Is it really what it seems to be? Is that dog really loyal and really want to be your lifetime companion? Yes, the dog does. A real dog does, but not necessarily the person who's coming across as being committed and loyal to you. And so this is something that you've had to look at the fine print, and you've been carefully analyzing whatever it is that is before you, and was presented to you. You're carefully looking at it in a way that you want to make sure that everything is in order. Like if this is going to be a divorce decree, going through the courts with this, you want to make sure that all the assets are going to be divided up as agreed upon. You're going to make sure that all that information and stuff, and when the divorce will be finalized, and how it all comes down, how much it's going to cost, that kind of thing, with your lawyer. And so you and your lawyer will be carefully reading over the fine print of the, I don't know, what do you call it? The court documents, I suppose. I don't know. Yeah, court documents, never been divorced. So, or it's just more metaphorically, in the sense like this is metaphoric, that the person that you were partnered with in some kind of contract with, and again, it doesn't have to be romantic, they were saying, I'm loyal and committed to this and to you. I'm loyal and committed to this. I want to do this with you. I want to be this for you. I want to whatever with you, for you, and when for you, and stuff like that. But it turned out that you, when upon what do they call it, hindsight, 2020 vision, 2020 vision, you're seeing that this dog really wants to take you for a walk. So it got the lead in its mouth. Wants to take you for a walk. Really, that's what it was about, is that this person that said they were loyal and all this with you and committed to you, making you feel like you were safe and secure in this partnership with them, this venture, this whatever it is to you that resonates for you. It was not all that. They were saying, I'm all this, but it's upon further analysis, closer analysis, you're realizing that was not the truth. That was not the truth, and so you had to move on. But you've taken whatever you could get out of this, after having ended the contract, ended the partnership, ended the connection. You took whatever you had from that, and it was lucrative enough for you to be able to say, I'm okay, I'm doing well, I'm okay, I have everything that I need moving forward. In fact, now you're seeing the bigger picture now with the because you already looked at the fine print, right? With the, what do you call this thing? Yeah. Oh shoot. Okay, what is it? Magnifying glass. Yes. You looked at things with the magnifying glass, and now you're still looking at things with the magnifying glass. 44 is the angel's number, by the way, and 18 is 9 by putting an end to something. And so 44, master number, angel number, yeah. And so you are definitely making sure that after having a very close look at what it is that you have, like the needed materials or the needed, optimistic mindset, the needed being positive, moving forward way of thinking, the needed, material needs, that material items, whether it's money or other things that you might have. Maybe you want to go travel around the world in an RV. Not around the world, but around the country in an RV. Well, you gotta have an RV. And when you got a recreational vehicle RV, you have no idea until you get into it how much stuff you've got to have in order to be able to make a RV function for you and to live in it. Even just to travel for a vacation, short-term, long-term, whatever. All that stuff that you need, material things that you need, not to mention the money that you need for gas and staying at campsites and stuff like that. It's not cheap. So it's crazy. But yeah, you're looking at it and you're seeing that whatever it is that you're moving towards, because you've got your eye on something that's making you feel all giddy, all romantic, all pleasurable, fulfilling, this is a leisure. It's a leisure time. The bedroom also stands for leisure time. So you're looking at moving things forward by maybe you're retiring too now from all of this. You're retiring you've left somebody behind, you've ended a contract, you've no longer working at the company, you are divorced your ex, and you recouped your assets in some way, shape, or form, and you're able to sit there nice and pretty and looking towards engaging with somebody in a romantic or just sexual fulfillment way. Or you might be retiring, because this is leisure time, nap time, sleep on it, alone time. It says retiring on it. So yeah, you could just be looking forward to retirement and all the benefits that come from that, all that you'll harvest, because you've got yourself sitting in a good place, Taurus, is what we're trying to say here, that I'm trying to say. Sitting in a good place with the sap. And you're just making sure, because from past experience, maybe you needed this over here at that time, the magnifying glass, but you didn't. Now you're really looking closely at what you have and what you need, and if it's going to be enough for you. Okay? Let's find out what the major arcana has to say. The World. Wow. Yeah, ending a chapter so that you can begin a brand new one. Your retirement days. If it's not retirement for you, because you're not in that phase of life yet, it's just you are, looking for some kind of exciting time with someone. Love affair. You're dreaming of exciting romantic times ahead. And I'm not talking about commitment here, but it could be. But nothing is saying that right now. This is crazy, isn't it? We got two worlds. Well, that definitely means you have, this is serious stuff. You are definitely putting an end to this old you in chapter or whatever, Taurus, and you're starting a new chapter in a totally different vibe, because you have freed yourself from what was going on before, that you had to take time to really have a look at. With the Judgment card right here. To me, that tells me the fine print had to do with the contract, for sure. Okay, contract for sure. Could be marriage contract, could be any type of contract, whatever contract it is. You had definitely been looking at the fine print of that contract, and you were able to get yourself out of it. Or you were able to renew it, or you were able to, not renew it, but, renew it, but in a way that would leave you out of the everyday workings of whatever the contract was for, and that you were kind of more like a silent partner in it, so that you could take your you take your whatever you get from dividends and shares and whatnot, take that as what you will be retiring your life on, and anything else that you have put away in your life or accumulate it for assets, sell it, and reap the benefits of the money, the capital investment from selling assets and stuff like that, that you're going to be able to live quite nicely on in your formative years. Yes, definitely. Then we have justice. Wow. Judgment and justice. Yeah, this is definitely, you have found, you've put things back into balance by involving yourself in disputing a contract, breaking a contract, renewing a contract with different terms and conditions. You have put things back into balance for you, so that you are no longer going to be like regretting or having to basically live with, as they say, you make your bed, you lay in it, right? You're no longer having to lay in a bed that you feel like you weren't the only one who made it. In fact, someone else made it more than you did. So it's not necessarily the way you would have made it if you had had more input in it. Okay? And that goes for romantic partnership as well, contract. The person you were with, it looked good for a long time or for at least a while, but you started to see the red flags and the true colors of the person, and you being with that person, you started seeing what you're like being with that person, and it wasn't what you really liked about you. It wasn't what you really liked about you. You wanted to, you would have hoped to have been a different person in that relationship if they had been what you thought they were going to be. So forth and so on. Okay? We've got the Ten of Wands. Yeah, heavy burdens that you're putting down, because the 10 is the end. You put them down. See? She's picking that one, but she's thinking, I don't know if my knees are going to be able to handle, she's holding her knee, I don't know if my knees are going to be able to handle another flower on my back. So I may have to just say, leave that one there and put these down. Put them down. But yeah, you are definitely, it was a huge burden for you. All of this whole rigmarole that you went through, this whole process you went through has been very, very burdensome to you. You've been feeling under pressure. You've been feeling challenged and, unsure. You've just maybe feeling very anxious and aggravated, confused, and angry. And you just because wands are fiery energy, you just I can't, this isn't me, this isn't the me I want to be. So I need to put it all down. And that's the double world here. Holy cow. So we've got the Ace of Cups now. Wow. Well, guys, Taurus, you got big love opportunity. Big love. You're moving towards big love. Is it a love affair, or is it going to be a love commitment? We'll see, right? Maybe. King of Wands. That is you taking action. Wow. Taking action and, enjoying your retirement years, enjoying your leisure time, your self-fulfilling time, your oasis time, your dream time, your dreams. And it's taking action towards it. You take control of your life, took your life back from what this was for you back then that left you feeling in the Ten of Wands. And then with the Nine of Swords, that's very interesting. I love that card. I got the Knight of Wands here too. But you know that their eyes are on you. Eyes are on you. Like you just can't be doing things thinking that you're not going to have expectations on you. And it's kind of like, I'm going to move forward towards my self-fulfillment, you know, sexual fulfillment, whatever it is for you. Love affair, dream time, oasis, retirement, just contentment, life of contentment, that where people are still going to be following you around and having expectations on you, and it's worrisome to you, but it's that the sun has come and said, look, unveil your other eye. I was going to say your second eye. Unveil your other eye, because you can look without fearing that you're not going to be able to experience the pleasure, the leisure time, and the quiet time. You know, the quiet time, just doing you, enjoying you, doing you, enjoying you. If you want to, go on a date with somebody, you can do that. But there's not going to be any of this like, I'm going to date somebody, but it's not going to be like it's leading to a commitment. Okay, it's like no, whatever I choose to do. Fire it up as the King of Wands, passionate in pursuing the good times in life. See, they got the Knight of Wands over here. And then the Knight of Wands is the energy of being happy-go-lucky, being spontaneous, but being kind of, a player, right? Just having fun and not really considering the consequences of that. But just do it, leaping through that ring of fire, and where's the horse going to land after that? It's hard to say, but it's that energy where you are going to have concerns about, if I get into any kind of affair kind of relationship with somebody, or just some type of sexual connection, friends with benefits kind of thing, that they're going to have some expectations on me, and I'm just like, I'm going to say, nope, I'm in it for the good times, and the good times only, Taurus is saying. You might be an elder, a man that's moving into your retirement years, and you're like thinking, I'm widowed, or I'm a widower, or whatever, and I'm not tied to anybody. I just like to, kind of court some young ones, younger ones. And just for fun, right? And the sun is here to tell you that you are, this is your happy place. This is your happy place. You don't have to worry. You don't have to worry. You know now, after having been through, that's the great thing about being through challenges, is that you learn what it is you don't want to experience in your life. You learn what you're not going to accept in your life anymore. That's the great thing about the bad times. The silver lining in all of it is that you come out of that knowing exactly what you will not let happen again. And this is what we're seeing for you right now, is that you're looking forward to this time of leisure. Let's just put it that way. Time of leisure, where you're just going to be able to do things as you want, do things when you want. It's a me time. It's all about you time. And the expectations of others is like something that, yes, you're going to think about from time to time, and maybe even be concerned of, because you might have adult children that are saying, why do you want to go and do that? Why do you want to, why are you going to leave and go away for 3 months, or whatever it is that you're planning on doing? Or why do you want to enter into that kind of deal with, because that'll do this and that'll do that, and they don't like it. They don't like it. So the sun is here to say, which is the divine, the sun is here to say, you're okay. You don't have to worry about it. Just have your fun. Enjoy your time. You deserve it. You deserve it, because as long as you're, as long as you're truthful, because you had expected it back here, as long as you're up front to the person that you want to take out on a date, that this is not going to lead to, deep love and commitment. It's just, I want to have some fun right now. And if you're okay with that, then let's go out for dinner. Let's go to a movie. Let's go dancing, let's do whatever. But here, things were not as they seemed here, and it's because you felt like somebody had pulled the wool over your eyes, all right? And you know now, from that experience, that you cannot do that to other people, that you're going to be entering into some kind of connection, irregardless if it's a contract, but some kind of connection with them, that you're going to be upfront about it. And I think that's the moral of the story here, is that you are going to be upfront and truthful, because somebody wasn't upfront and truthful with you in the past, and you're like, okay, I have to end that, and I need to move on with my life, because that was just too painful and burdensome for me. So I hope that this reading has been helpful to you in some way, Taurus. Please like, share, comment, and if you will, subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you so much. Until next time, bye for now.